The Unexplainable Mysteries of Nature Part 1. Nature, a word we often use to describe the world around you, something seemingly predictable, observable, and logical. Yet, scattered across the planet are strange and terrifying places where natural phenomena behave in ways that defy all known laws. What if the so-called natural world isn't always natural? What if there are secrets too strange, too ancient, and too powerful to explain? Welcome to another episode of the universe's hidden wonders. Today, we venture into the depths of the earth and the skies to uncover mysteries that leave scientists baffled and humanity in awe. From never-ending lightning storms and ghost towns burning underground to bizarre thunderstorms that rain animals and forests that grow in crooked lines. This is the truth behind nature's most mysterious events. 1. Maracaibo, the lightning capital of the world. Imagine a place where the sky lights up with hundreds of bolts of lightning every single night. Here, an atmospheric event known as Catatumbo lightning illuminates the heavens with ferocity and frequency unlike anywhere else on Earth. More than 300 nights a year, storms roll across the lake and unleash up to 280 lightning strikes an hour. The phenomenon is so persistent, so unique, that it can be seen from hundreds of kilometers away. Its violent brilliance lights up the sky, transforming night into day. But why this place? The reason lies in geography. Warm, moist air from the Caribbean clashes with cool winds descending from the Andes Mountains. This atmospheric collision produces a perfect environment for thunderstorm generation. The topography, the surrounding mountains and wetland straps and circulates air masses, fueling the storm cycle and triggering the endless barrage of lightning. This spectacular display even has its own name, Catatumbo lightning. It is so constant and focused on one location that it has earned the nickname Lighthouse Maracaibo. For centuries, sailors have relied on the lightning to navigate the treacherous waters in the dark of night. 2. Lightning myths and truths. We often hear the phrase, lightning never strikes the same place twice. But science tells a different story. In fact, the Empire State Building in New York gets struck around 25 times a year. Lightning follows a path of least resistance, and if a structure or location provides that path, it will be hit repeatedly. Lightning is a rapid discharge of electricity generated in clouds, typically cumulonimbus. These charges seek the quickest route to neutralize, often traveling from cloud to cloud or cloud to ground. When that discharge reaches Earth, it can cause massive destruction. Sometimes, lightning isn't just an occasional flash. It becomes a character in a human story, a tale of fear, luck, and survival. 3. Roy Sullivan, the human lightning rod. Roy Sullivan, a U.S. park ranger in Shenandoah National Park, holds a record no one wants. He survived being struck by lightning 7 times. His story sounds like myth, but it's documented and verified. Lightning struck Roy in 1942, 1969, 1970, 1972, 1973, 1976, and 1977. He lived through every strike, each leaving a trail of physical and emotional scars. Burns, torn clothing, scorched hats. His body bore the battle wounds of nature's fury. The odds of being hit by lightning once in a lifetime are estimated at 1 in 15,000. To be struck 7 times and survive them all, unfathomable. 4. What lightning does to the human body. A single bolt of lightning carries up to 1 billion volts of electricity. When it enters a human body, the results are often fatal. The electric shock can stop the heart, rupture eardrums, burn the skin, and cause long-term neurological damage. Survivors like Roy often suffer from memory loss, chronic pain, and personality changes. The passage of electricity through the body causes burns both internal and external. Jewelry or metal objects worn during a strike may heat instantly, branding the skin or exploding from the heat. It is a terrifying reminder of how vulnerable we truly are beneath the sky. 5. Ball lightning, the enigma in the air. Imagine a glowing orb of light hovering quietly in your living room, then vanishing without a trace or exploding violently. This is ball lightning, a rare and mysterious phenomenon observed across centuries, yet still not fully understood. Witnesses report glowing balls ranging in size from a few centimeters to basketball-sized, floating slowly through the air. Colors vary: white, blue, red, yellow. They sometimes pass through solid objects' walls, windows without causing damage. Some disappear silently. Others detonate with loud bangs and leave behind sulfurous smells. In some tragic cases, explosions caused injuries or fatalities. But the true cause remains elusive. Many scientists believe ball lightning could be a plasma-based phenomenon, a kind of sustained electrical discharge. Others argue it might be a hallucination triggered by electromagnetic fields. Despite advancements in physics, no theory explains all of its characteristics. What is perhaps most disturbing is the randomness. Ball lightning has appeared on clear days, inside aircraft, and even underwater. 6. Centralia, the fire beneath the Earth. Now let's descend from the sky to what burns beneath. In Centralia, Pennsylvania, an underground fire has been raging since 1962. What started as a landfill cleanup turned into one of the longest burning mine fires in history. Local officials had lit a small fire to reduce trash in a coal pit, unaware it connected to abandoned mining tunnels below. Once the flames reached the coal seams, they spread silently, invisibly, and almost unstoppable. Decades passed. Toxic gases began seeping into homes. Roads buckled from underground heat. The ground itself was no longer safe. despite multiple efforts to extinguish it injecting slurry, sealing tunnels, creating barriers. The fire proved resilient. In the 1980s, the US government offered buyouts, relocating most of the town's population. Today, only a handful of people remain. Smoke still wafts from the cracked earth. Smoke still wafts from the cracked earth. It is a ghost town without grave markers, silently smoldering. 7. Animal rain, when creatures fall from the sky. One of the most bizarre natural mysteries comes in the form of rain but not water. Fish, frogs, octopuses, even spiders. All reportedly falling from the sky in various parts of the world. The scientific theory posits that waterspouts or tornadoes over water bodies lift these animals into the air, transporting them miles inland before dropping them like hailstones. It sounds plausible, but there are holes in the theory. First, why do only one species fall at a time? If tornadoes lift multiple creatures, why don't we see mixed showers? Second, how do delicate creatures like frogs and small fish survive such a journey? Third, there is no video evidence of the animals actually falling in the after effects. In Japan, 1870 records claim a frog shower occurred over a village. In Singapore, fish fell during a thunderstorm in 1861. Could these be exaggerated tales, coincidental floods washing animals onto land? Perhaps, but the consistency of reports across centuries and continents raises eyebrows. 8. The Crooked Forest, Poland's botanical riddle. Tucked near Gryfino, Poland, lies a pine forest of peculiar beauty. Around 400 trees grow with a distinct 90-degree curve at their base, then rise straight. All bend in the same direction, forming a haunting pattern. Planted in the 1930s, the origin of the curvature remains unknown. Some believe heavy snowfall bent the saplings. Others think wartime tanks deformed them. The most plausible explanation: intentional human shaping for use in shipbuilding or furniture. Yet, the technique and motive remain mysterious. The labor and time needed to bend hundreds of trees over decades seem improbable without documentation. And all records from the era were destroyed during WWIA. Could the trees themselves have adapted? Could the underground root network have influenced their growth? 9. The secret internet of the forest. Science now reveals that trees don't grow alone. Beneath the soil lies a vast network of fungi, known as mycorrhizal networks. These fungi connect tree roots, allowing them to share nutrients, warn of danger, and maintain forest health. Older trees, called mother trees, can even detect distress in younger ones and direct resources toward them. This wood wide web is a living communication system. Through it, forests behave more like societies than random land growth. Perhaps the crooked trees of Poland were not shaped by man, but by collective decision and organic adaptation to a threat, communicated through fungal whispers. The Unexplainable Mysteries of Nature, Part 2. What if the very laws of physics bend not in the vacuum of space, but in your backyard? What if a perfectly calm sky birthed orbs of fire? What if a green forest suddenly grew in shapes no wind or snowstorm could ever shape? 1. Eternal flames, where fire never dies. There are places on Earth where flames flicker without end, burning for decades, even centuries. One such place lies hidden beneath the surface in Darvaza, Turkmenistan. Dubbed the door to hell, this fiery crater has been burning continuously since 1971. Soviet scientists accidentally created it while drilling for gas and ignited it in an attempt to control toxic emissions. They expected it to burn off within weeks. It's been over 50 years. The flames show no signs of stopping. The Darvaza crater glows like a forge of ancient gods, a 70-meter-wide pit of fire in the desert that roars against logic. Local folklore calls it a gateway to the underworld. Other locations such as the Eternal Flame Falls in New York State show similar mysteries. Behind a gentle waterfall, a small but persistent flame burns due to naturally leaking methane gas. Yet what truly baffles scientists is how the gas source is not geologically sufficient to maintain the flame. In other words, it shouldn't be burning at all. 2. The Zone of Silence, Mexico's radio blackout desert. Deep in the Chihuahuan Desert of northern Mexico lies an eerie place known as the Zone of Silence. Satellite signals cut out, local legends speak of glowing orbs and visitors from the stars. The area lies on the same latitude as the Bermuda Triangle and Egypt's Great Pyramids, adding fuel to speculation that this is no ordinary desert. Scientists have documented meteorites falling in higher concentrations here than elsewhere, further deepening the enigma. While some suggest heavy mineral deposits as the cause, others believe something more mysterious may be at work, perhaps even artificial manipulation. 3. The Sky That Hums, Taos, New Mexico. Is it geological, electromagnetic, or a sound not meant to be heard, an anomaly of biology or physics yet to be named? 4. The Bleeding Sea, Bioluminescence and Blood Red Water. 5. Trees That Walk, the mysterious Socratia Exoriza. 6. The Storm That Won't Stop, Big Cloud in Venezuela. 7. Fire Rainbows, beauty that shouldn't exist. If nature is full of laws, who or what writes the exceptions?